L'honorable député de Elmwood-Transcona.
Well, thank you very much for that unprompted question. It's certainly very much appreciated. I spoke a little bit already about the lack of criteria around the use of public lands in the opposition leader's bill. But what I wanted to come back to was this notion that he has when it comes to municipalities, that he's going to punish them. We've had the opportunity in the Finance Committee to hear from a lot of municipalities presenting at the Finance Committee. They talk about the challenges that they're trying to overcome in order to facilitate building more housing in their own communities. I don't believe that they need to be browbeaten or punished financially in order to get that done. And I would remind the Conservative leader that when he talks about financially punishing municipalities that aren't meeting his Ottawa set target for housing starts, that what he's really talking about doing is punishing the people in those municipalities. Because if a municipality that I believe is acting in good faith to try and get more housing built, they have no interest in not getting that housing built in their communities. So there can be problems. I think a lot of municipalities are trying to work through them. If they already are under-resourced to meet that challenge, and they don't meet the Conservative leader's benchmark, what he's saying is that he's going to deprive them of even more resources, expecting them to meet the target with less resources when they're already clearly under-resourced to meet that challenge. That's not a strategy that's setting municipalities up for success. And all it's going to do is punish the people who live in the municipality because their government is struggling to figure out a convoluted permitting process and a bunch of other stuff. In some cases, we've heard at the Finance Committee, it's about the underlying infrastructure, sewer pipes and other things like that that have to be in place in order to increase density. A municipality that already doesn't have the resources to do that, getting dinged because they didn't meet the Conservative leader's Ottawa set housing target, isn't something that's going to help them be able to do that into the future. So yes, we need to put an emphasis on outcomes. Yes, there should be consequences for outcomes, but just depriving municipalities of resources when they're already cash strapped isn't going to get the job done for Canadians.
Here, here.